What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We are about to watch the final episode of the Mugen Train arc. That is episode 7 of season 2. It's been a very hype movie cut up into episodes so far. Last episode, they hit us with another cliffhanger, although I would say it wasn't as bad as the episode before where it ended super abruptly because it kind of slowed down at the end there. You just see Rengoku breathing basically on the brink of death. Like the demon he's fighting says, "Don't die on me." You can see he has injuries. He has a cut on his head. I mean, that seems pretty minor, but he got hit in the ribs. I'm pretty sure he has some cracked ribs that might have caused some internal injuries. But, you know, he kind of told Tanjiro when he had a busted blood vessel, focus your breathing and you can repair it. I'm wondering if he's doing any of that right now.
He's trying.
I did notice he was doing like that short breathing, probably total concentration jazz.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while he's doing that, the demon, like every time it gets an arm cut off or cut on the chest, it just instantly grows it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's unfair as hell.
He's literally playing with his food.
Yeah.
And I find it funny that the demon tells Rengoku, join me as a demon and fight. You could stay around for 100, 200 years. But at the same time, the demon is under the jurisdiction of Muzan, and anytime Muzan decides he's of no use to him or he wants him dead, he can just snap his fingers and he's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's not really living free.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this bro is in danger of getting his neck snapped.
Nah, he seems
he's
very powerful.
Very, very powerful.
Like lower one was a weakling compared to this guy. He's stronger than anything we've seen before.
And I was like, wow. Mm-hmm. I was like, Rui's powerful.
Yeah.
Then lower one shits on Rui. And then I'm like, dang, lower one's powerful. Akaza?
Akaza would have killed Rui in one punch.
Literally.
The entire train would be busted.
Yeah.
Remember when that first really big demon and Rui's family showed up?
Yeah,
and it was like, one of the blood moons. And we're sitting there like, oh, yeah, that must be a blood moon. Bruh.
And it's just some little emo kid.
Yeah, that dude would just get stomped.
I thought the same thing, too, when I was watching.
I mean,
Tanjiro literally said it.
Yeah.
So
I know, basically during all of the fight scenes and when the music was playing, I was smiling most of the time. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about in regards to the fight or just anything from that last episode?
Yeah, so I want there to be a reason why Akaza is here. Not like simply like, hey, you beat the final boss, but then the real final boss shows up type shit. I want there, if something bad is about to happen in this episode, I want there to be a reason, like why he's here and not he just happens to be here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But
I was just strolling by and saw the train derailed, and then I saw this kid with earrings.
I don't like earrings. I was training in the woods. I do think it's interesting that like while not his only motivation, it seems like his main motivation, I guess, to originally become a demon, was seeking out strength that I guess a mortal life wouldn't be able to provide him. Granted, he did talk pretty bad and like about wanting to kill weaklings or weaklings don't deserve to live, and they try to axe our boy Tanjiro right off the bat. But I think his motivation seems to be slightly different from all the other demons we've seen, and it's in kind of an interesting take. Because he sees himself as a martial artist first and foremost, and saw that within Rengoku.
He's cooking, bro.
So the vibes I get from this demon compared to the last one, the last demon was like really creepy.
Yeah.
But this one just seems badass.
Yeah.
He's badass, but he's also twisted. He's
of course.
He's definitely like sadistic with how he's playing around with Rengoku.
Yeah,
showing that he will never reach this level. Yeah.
But he can throw down.
Yeah.
And like just the
air punches.
Combat sequence, like that's just something I could watch over and over again because it was so good.
I agree. I think I said this at the end of either end of the previous episode before last one or beginning of the last one, but like the animation is just insane. As Tanjiro is like laying back there watching as like two people are like fighting, and it's like they had electric or like lightning bolts following them around, kind of like when you're in the zone in Kuroko.
Yeah.
I was just like, bro,
please
the animators were in their bag.
Brother, please watch any shonen anime ever. Please.
You know what, dude?
I beg you.
I don't take your recommendations.
Okay, you took Cyberpunk.
Well, that was more so an obligation than a recommendation.
But you liked it.
You liked it.
It did cook.
It did cook.
I also like Cyberpunk. I don't like shonen, whatever the heck shonen is.
You do. You just don't know it yet. All right.
Oh, all right.
You just don't know it yet.
Sure. For sure.
Kuroko's a shonen.
Oh, yeah?
It was in Shonen Jump.
Okay.
Pretty sure, at least.
Anything else you guys wanted to touch on?
I need to see how this ends.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I got.
Ready to see how this ends, how the whole thing unfolds. But before we do, if you guys like our reactions, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the noti bell if you want to stay up to date when we drop future episodes of Demon Slayer or future episodes of anything. We have links to our Patreon. You can get the full length reaction to this episode and all the other episodes and 2-week early access to some series. We have links to our social media, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and we have a Discord where you can join. It's completely free. Come in there, chat with us, talk about Demon Slayer, talk about anything. How was your day? We have like a music channel, post a bunch of music. We have an art channel. Kojo posts his photos. We have a food channel that has an eggplant emoji. You'll see when you join. All right, just check it out. It's an interesting place. And yeah, let's get into the final episode of the Mugen Train arc.
Yeah.
All right. Not even getting an opening?
It might hit us with the opening.
I kind of wanted to watch the opening too.
I want the opening one more time just for the banger of a theme song.
He's not looking good at all. Give us a speech.
Oh, flame on.
Oh, shit. With a smile, bro. Esoteric art. Oh, he's shaking.
It's like a dragon.
Yeah. That's Charizard right there.
Damn.
He deflected it.
Oh.
God damn.
It's a pyro tornado.
That last attack, last episode was nothing compared to that. No. Bro.
Damn it.
Fuck.
I mean, to be fair, he could become a Hashira demon.
よく考えるのです。なぜ自分が人よりも強く生まれたのかわかりますか？弱き人を助けるためです。決して忘れることなきように。はい。私はもう長くは生きられません。
Well, that's depressing.
強く優しい子の母になれて幸せでした。
He's still going.
俺の方こそあなたのような人に産んでもらえて光栄だった。止めた。
Oh shit.
早くこうしてこの場を去らなきゃ。
Hold his ass there, bro.
Bro, Tanjiro or Inosuke, now's your time, dog.
He's breathing.
Go drop kick his sword.
He's breathing to hold his arm in.
Oh. Somebody just go drop kick his sword.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yo. He needed that shit. Fake ass martial artist, bro.
Well, you just lost your sword for nothing.
I think he needs help, bro. He's got an arm in his stomach.
I can utter that many words. Fair point.
No, bro.
Bro. Fist went clear through his lower abdomen.
弟の千次郎には自分の心のまま父には体を大切にしてほしいと。
ああ、man.
俺は君の妹を信じる。己の弱さや不甲斐なさにどれだけ打ちのめされようと心を燃やせ。俺は信じる。君たちを信じる。
His mom?
母上、やるべきこと、果たすべきことを。
立派にできましたよ。
God damn it.
Dies with a smile on his face, though.
Yeah. That's a huge loss. Yeah, why would he? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You already know he's crying under that mask.
Yeah.
We're gonna train.
I'm laughing, but it hurts inside.
This is a good time to laugh, but Inosuke is freaking hilarious.
Damn,
bruh.
I was crying.
Shit. We're gonna see their reactions.
そうですか。煉獄さんが。
Unfazed,
He has
okay.
no emotions.
上限の鬼には煉獄でさえ負けるのか。俺は信じない。
I also wonder how strong Rengoku was in relation to the other Hashira.
This guy cried over everything, though.
醜い鬼どもは俺が殲滅する。そうか。200人の乗客は一人として死ななかったか。京次郎は頑張ったんだね。 近いうちに京次郎やみんなのいる黄泉の国へ行くだろうから。
煉獄さん、煉獄さん。
Wow.
Rengoku's a fucking go, bro.
Yeah.
Before we get too deep in the post discussion, let's make sure there's important after credit scene. I know they've like been having little chibi stuff or just fun stuff after the episodes, but just gonna check.
I mean, movie credits are going to be a little bit long.
Yeah, there's nothing after, so we're good to
just
talk.
A bunch of pictures, bro. They have a picture of his sword broken.
I see that.
Fuck. So part of me was thinking that it was gonna end up at like just being like a double kill. Rengoku was gonna die, but he was gonna take him out. But the fact that Akaza ran away like a little bitch, holy fucking shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm pissed.
He just easily ripped his own arms off to get out of that situation.
Tanjiro the easiest revenge story.
I love the way like Blake is saying that now's like the time for Tanjiro and Inosuke to get in there and do something, and they are on their way to do it at that point. And he realizes he's got to go.
He's a fucking coward, bro.
But I'm gonna be real with you. I think the sun was the real threat because Tanjiro and Inosuke, I don't think their blades could pierce anything on him if Rengoku's having trouble with his neck.
Yeah. But like it's not a fair fight. Human compared to demon. Rengoku can't regenerate and Akaza runs away when the fight becomes not fair for him. Is fake ass martial artist, bro.
Yeah.
I can't wait until Tanjiro kills his bitch ass.
Yeah, that would only be right for Tanjiro to end up killing him and avenging Rengoku.
Yeah. But he needs to get a lot fucking stronger first.
For sure. Like Rengoku told him, you have 10,000 steps before you become a Hashira.
But God, that's such... Given how much like fucking like how much of Rengoku I've seen, I did not expect him to die. I was expecting him to be a long-running character. But I guess that also goes to show, I mean, the show is still ongoing. I mean, the show's ongoing, the manga's finished, but how much of like of impact and how much of a standout and impactful character he is. Because the man is just a fucking treat to watch.
Yeah. That's the way I felt like the first time I watched this movie. I didn't expect Rengoku to die at the end.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I thought after they killed the lower one, the movie was pretty much over. And then we get like, we're only through pretty much 2/3, maybe like half to 2/3 at that point.
Yeah. We still didn't get a reason why this fucker was here.
I mean, I'll tell you this much. I don't think he was there for no reason. When he first arrives, we hear like a loud crashing sound. I would assume he like showed up on the scene because he was sent by Muzan. Either that or he just knew lower one died.
I would assume he was there for Tanjiro. It's the only thing that really adds up.
I mean, Muzan, his blood is in all the demons, so he knows like their state of well-being when they die or not. So
okay, so then he sends this guy out. That makes sense.
I don't know if they explain that because I haven't seen any further than this movie. I haven't seen the entertainment district or anything. But even Zenitsu bringing it up, like, what is an upper level demon doing here? That means that the writers like know that that's a question we would have as well. And they just haven't addressed it at this point in time. But my best guess is that he was sent to kill like pretty much everyone there, but especially Tanjiro, because Muzan has major beef with the Hanafuda earrings. Those have got to be his weakness or something, dude.
Apparently. That's funny.
So about just based off of the way you're talking, this is just right same place the movie ends.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fuck. I really wonder how this revenge story with Tanjiro is gonna go. I mean, it's given that it's we're entering another arc, and this might not be touched on until a much later point. I don't know, because he's not that guy
ready yet. Yeah, I think he's got more to go through before he's ready to face the third upper demon.
Yeah, because I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle Tanjiro's character, because when it gets to that point, I feel like it'd be I guess the first time Tanjiro is killing a demon out of, maybe not the first time, I could just be terribly misremembering season 1, but like Tanjiro killing out of vengeance, out of anger, out of like, I guess, very negative emotions.
Yeah, that is
as opposed to being empathetic.
Can't empathize with. He didn't really empathize with lower 1 as well. Like after he died, usually when a demon is dying and fading away, Tanjiro will kind of like touch a piece of them, or just like feel sad for him. He can feel the emotions of the human before they were the demon, but we didn't see that there.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if those, because even though he did kind of empathize with Rui, I wonder if like the higher you get up, the more evil they just are.
Yeah, Rui, we saw before he became a demon, he was like a sick kid, and Muzan came and fixed it, but he also made him into a demon. He didn't really ask for that.
Yeah.
But lower 1, which I don't know when they say his name or if they've already said it, but I know his name. I might have learned it from like looking it up because I thought I forgot his name, but I won't say it just in case. We'll just call him lower 1.
Okay.
But
he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Irrelevant. He, before he turned into a demon, he could have just been like a ruthless human being. He could have been a murderer. Like he could have been sick and twisted, because the rest of the lower demons got murdered and their power essentially got given to him because Muzan was like, this guy's weird. I like him.
I just wonder if the more higher up you get, the more evil. And like you've just graduated past the sense of tragic child to closer to Muzan level of I'm just here to eat people and that's it.
I think that would make sense.
I can see it. I could see that, but I think it would be more interesting if they had like each of the upper numbers had like different reasonings and motivation, just to make it more varied. But obviously, the higher up you go, they're the stronger ones. They've been alive presumably for a long time, so they might be more twisted individuals. But based on the pecking order, Asuka was upper 3, so there's 2 more stronger than him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Minus Muzan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So really right in the middle. So I mean, they give us a little taste of. I mean, I'm sure we haven't even seen his true power. He could. I mean, at the end, he was still toying with Rengoku.
He did get caught with his pants down there for a second, but
he almost got his head cut off and almost got destroyed by the sun.
Mm.
Yeah, he's never living down, running away from the sun. A little bit. Next time I see him, I'm calling him a little bitch.
I will say, this arc of the show was significantly better as a whole than anything in season 1.
I like it a lot better than the Rui arc. There were some good moments, but
that's what I was going to say.
Leagues above.
There were certain parts in the Rui arc that I was like, okay, but from episode 1 to episode 7 of this, it just straight up cooked. Mm-hmm. And you know, I had my beefs with, I think, episode 3, I want to say. That's where it was like just Zenitsu forced dog shit stuff. But the further we got, the better it got. And once I guess really after episode 4 was good, but episodes 5, 6, and 7, dude, peak.
I'm glad we saved that for our final session of watching the movie.
Yeah, it was a good way to break it up. I talked about this off recording, but it definitely would have been a better viewing experience as viewing as one contiguous, but it worked out for weekly episodes. Minus the episode 1 being original, or not in the original movie.
And I guess this is finally off of our watch list now, Igley, because I was supposed to watch this with you like well over a year ago.
Yeah, hey, trying to watch Mugen Train? Listen, we put it off for a reason.
Yeah,
I guess you had already seen it like fucking 3 times. Is this like your 4th time seeing this?
I think this is my 3rd time seeing it. But
okay,
the funny thing is, when we got to the scene where Rengoku is dying and he sees the vision of his mom and stuff, it was really emotional, and I started tearing up. And I've teared up in other reactions before, but I think this is the first time a tear actually rolled from my eye. And I've seen this 2 other times before. Yeah.
Okay. Do a close up of the tear falling off your face, cascading down your face.
Right, hopefully my camera
motion tracking that shit.
But yeah, it was just one tear, and then I was like, okay, I've seen this before. Why am I crying? I was like, Inosuke, I'm not crying, all right?
Did you tear up at like the first time you watched it?
Oh, I think I cried, like multiple tears fell the first time I watched it, because I didn't expect it to happen, and I got really attached to Rengoku and his story.
I was going to say that character. Too. They did a good job of, and I think that first episode helped too, of getting us attached to Rengoku in a very short period of time to make his death just hit way harder than I really anticipated it hitting. And obviously you two can say the same because it was emotional.
Yeah.
I didn't have the tears, first episode when I watched the movie. So I didn't get like his kind of heroic side. It just starts out with him being kind of goofy.
Right.
You don't really know he's like that at first until he starts saving people on the train. But I just didn't know, what I was getting into in terms of this character is going to become one of my favorites. I think Giyu is still my favorite just because he's like his demeanor. He's really cool, but Rengoku's up there. And I'm sad that he's gone. But at the same time, that kind of gives this movie, it kind of makes it hold some weight. It's not like a movie where the stakes were high, but no one died. Everyone was saved. Yeah. Rengoku sacrificed his life. Well, he saved everyone on the train first and foremost when it crashed, but he sacrificed his life to save Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, Nezuko. And, we get the flashback. That's what his mom told him his purpose was, because he had the gift of being strong. He's obligated to protect the weak in the world. And he made his mom proud. And that was just really touching.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Rengoku movie to me from now on.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't his final attack just named after, named Rengoku? Yes,
the 9th form of fire breathing was Rengoku, and it looked like a dragon. Okay. It was really cool.
I'm gonna miss my boy Arcanine.
And I think the attack that the demon used to Kaza, he used Annihilate. I think that's what he called the attack.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I'm excited when I'm editing to see you guys' reaction when you first see the arm sticking through his midsection.
I don't know what kind of face I was making. Probably my mouth was open.
Yeah. But yeah, this is peak Demon Slayer. I mean, it could get even better. I haven't seen past this point. I've only heard good things about the Entertainment District arc. I do think I know one of the characters that it centers around just because I've seen some art, but I'm not entirely sure. But I don't know any of the plot.
I think I have seen similar stuff as well.
I haven't seen anything.
You said,
so
I don't know the plot. I'm not going to say who I saw.
Me either.
I don't. They got some big shoes to fill if they gave us the heat that was Rengoku.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he can't be the peak.
Bro, some of the Hashiras just seem like assholes. Like the crazy looking one, I think he's the Wind Hashira, who stabbed himself trying to get Nezuko to bite him. Mm-hmm. And he said when he was given the news, he's like, I'll kill all of those repulsive demons. Then there's the Snake Hashira. He said, I don't believe it. But that guy, he doesn't seem to have the brightest tone either. But the rest of them seem pretty noble, pretty good.
So some of them seem just colder demeanor, but I mean, he was still like to them, Rengoku was still an ally. So it must, I imagine, while not all of them reacted as extreme or like the same, it held some weight.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like when those Hashira get their time to shine, are they going to be able to make me feel about them the way they made me feel about Rengoku?
It's going to be tough because Rengoku's character is just is really good. It brings you in. He's over the top. We're never going to hear him say "Umai" again.
Yeah. So interesting thing about Rengoku in the English dub, and I think I've told you this before, Igly, but Mark Whitten, the voice actor for Kazuha in Genshin Impact, he voices Rengoku, and he does a phenomenal job of sounding really upbeat. And you just wouldn't expect it with his Kazuha voice because it's so like chill and relaxing.
Okay, so you see, when you first watched this, was a dub or sub?
I think the first 2 times I watched it, it was in dub. This is my first time watching it in sub, and I love it in both.
Okay, I haven't heard what his English voice sounds like, but his JP voice actor was really good.
I would say the English is very similar to the Japanese in like the delivery and the tone. It captures it very well.
Okay.
But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to talk about regarding the Mugen Train arc this episode, your emotions, your feelings, what you're looking forward to in the future? I'm all ears.
I guess one last thing. Nezuko and Zenitsu, I guess Nezuko had some of her moments towards the beginning of the movie, but they really took more of a backseat towards the latter half when it became more focused on Tanjiro and Inosuke and then on Rengoku. But I mean, overall, it was a really fire arc. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I guess they just wanted to focus on what was most important in that scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing if they improve on the animation at all. Because I think this was a gigantic step up from season 1, obviously, because it had a movie budget. But, you know, if the second half of season 2 won one of the Crunchyroll awards, then I can only imagine it's
Bro, I can't stand the name Crunchyroll as a streaming service because every time I hear it, I get so hungry.
Umai.
It's so good. Umai. Delicious.
Umai. I guess last thing I'll say is I fully agree with what you said. I hope whenever they show and characterize the other Hashira, they make me feel like as much towards them as I felt towards Rengoku.
I don't know if that's possible, but I agree.
It's like a big shoes to fill.
Yeah, for sure.
But I hope so.
What I'm looking most forward to is just getting into the next arc and finally, it's kind of like going into AOT. Me and Kojo going in with Blake, we already knew it was going to happen, and we get to the point where we don't know anymore, and that's just when it gets the most exciting because none of us have an idea what's going on. That's how it's going to be in Demon Slayer. Like, I'm not going to have the faintest idea of what's about to happen, and I think that's going to make for the best reactions.
Uncharted territory. I'm also excited because how many episodes is the next arc? It's actually pretty fucking 11 episodes.
Was it 11?
It's pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
It's 11 episodes plus I think in April the next this next like season is beginning to air, so we're gonna be on a Demon Slayer train for like a good while, probably the next few months, I imagine, which is going to be exciting.
I'm glad we have you here now, Igly, because It's easier to converse between 3 people than just me and Blake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you have to carry Blake sometimes.
Like right now.
Well, I imagine Blake's pretty tired.
Yeah. No, it's all a joke.
I'm happy we got this done. And now we can look forward to our next watch session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think now is a good time to plug us for the outro. So that's what I'm going to do. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, if you enjoyed my single tear that rolled down my face, make sure to drop a like for it, subscribe, hit the noti bell if you want to know when we're dropping future episodes of Demon Slayer, when we're dropping future episodes of other anime like AOT when that comes out. We should be dropping those same day. Of course, we're waiting to watch it in dub. Don't know when that's going to release and don't know if it's going to be out by the time. Hopefully it's out by the time this makes it up on the channel, but we'll see. It's TBA right now. But hit the noti bell for all of that. We have links to our social medias. Well, before I say that, did I already say, I didn't say Patreon yet. That's more important. Ooh. Patreon, you can see the full length reaction to this because there's going to be a big portion that's cut out and the emotional scene because we literally weren't saying anything. We were just staring at the screen and I can't just put that on YouTube. Like, you know, 10 minutes of us staring, it would just get copyright blocked. So if you want to see all of that, all of our emotions in our face, make sure to get our Patreon. Get 2-week early access over there as well. Go to our social links, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok to see clips, shorts, reels, all of that. And we have a Discord you can join, come chat with us, talk about this amazing arc. And yeah, we will see you guys at the Entertainment District.
Yeah.